The Middle Ages. 40 surprising inventions that changed history. When people hear the Middle Ages, they often picture castles, knights, and maybe a bit of mud. But what if we told you this so-called Dark Age was actually bursting with innovation? From the 5th to the 15th century, people across Europe, the Middle East, and Asia were inventing ideas and tools that still shape our daily lives. So today, we're diving into 40 inventions you probably didn't know came from the medieval world. I'd really appreciate a quick like or even subscribe. It helped more than you know. Number 1 is the hourglass. Elegant, simple, and reliable. The hourglass became a trusted tool for measuring time. Sailors at sea, monks in prayer, and scholars in study all turned to this sand-powered device. Unlike sundials or water clocks, it didn't care if it was cloudy or dark. Just flip it, and time flows. Number 2 is the strongbox, treasury chest. Imagine trying to protect your gold, contracts, and precious stones in a world without safes. That's where the medieval strongbox came in. Reinforced with iron bands and secret locks, these chests weren't just practical. They were technological fortresses, laying the groundwork for modern security. Number 3 is public libraries. Long before the internet, medieval minds built places of shared learning. In Islamic Spain and later across Europe, public libraries opened their doors, fueling scholarship, debate, and cultural exchange. These libraries became the beating heart of intellectual life and gave the world a new hunger for knowledge. Number 4 is buttons and buttonholes. Yes, buttons. Before they came along, people struggled with pins, strings, and brooches. But medieval fashion changed forever when buttons allowed for snug, stylish clothing that didn't fall apart at the seams. Sometimes, it's the little things that spark big revolutions. Number 5 is tidal mills. Who says renewable energy is a modern idea? Tidal mills harnessed the rhythm of the sea to grind grain, a stroke of brilliance along medieval coastlines. When rivers dried up, the tides kept working, proving nature could power progress. Number 6 is quarantine. The Black Death forced cities to rethink how to survive a pandemic. Enter quarantino, a 40-day isolation period for ships and travelers. It saved lives then, and the concept still protects us now. Public health, born of necessity. Number 7 is the wheelbarrow, one wheel, one person, heavy loads moved with ease. Originally a Chinese innovation, the wheelbarrow rolled into Europe and transformed agriculture and construction. Sometimes, progress is pushed one load at a time. Number 8 is distillation. In medieval labs, alchemists tinkered with fire and glass to purify liquids. Their refined distillation methods advanced medicine, chemistry, and yes, alcohol. That next sip of brandy, you owe it to the Middle Ages. Number 9 is the blast furnace. Need stronger tools or sturdier swords? The blast furnace could burn hot enough to smelt iron on a massive scale. With it came stronger plows, sharper weapons, and a new era of metalwork. Number 10 is Gothic architecture. Look up in awe at a Gothic cathedral. Soaring spires, radiant stained glass, and walls so thin you'd think they'd fall. But thanks to pointed arches, ribbed vaults, and flying buttresses, these buildings stood tall and luminous, lifting spirits skyward. Number 11 is mechanical escapement. Clocks got a major upgrade with the mechanical escapement, a clever device that regulated gear movement, ensuring steady ticking. This breakthrough led to accurate clocks and eventually the precise scheduling we live by today. Number 12 is gunpowder weapons. When gunpowder arrived from China, medieval inventors didn't waste time. Cannons roared, walls crumbled, and knights in armor faced their match. The rules of war were rewritten forever. Number 13 is the heavy plow. Northern Europe's dense, wet soil once resisted farming. Until the heavy plow came along, suddenly vast tracts of land became fertile, crop yields soared, and villages flourished. It was a revolution written in furrows. Number 14 is paper. Forget parchment. Paper, brought from the East, was cheaper and easier to make. Ideas could now travel faster, farther, and into more hands. It was the fuel for literacy, and later, printing. Number 15 is the compass. The magnetic compass turned the seas from terrifying unknowns into highways of discovery. With it, sailors charted new worlds, ushering in the age of exploration. Number 16 is universities. Places like Bologna and Paris didn't just teach. They transformed learning into a lifelong pursuit. Degrees, debates, dormitories, all started in medieval universities that laid the foundation for modern academia. Number 17 is windmills. No river? No problem. Windmills captured the sky's energy to grind grain and pump water. These towering machines changed the rural economy and freed up time for other pursuits. Number 18 is the spinning wheel. Spinning thread by hand was slow. Enter the spinning wheel, a marvel of motion that accelerated textile production and seeded future industrial growth. Number 19 is eyeglasses. Age in eyes? No longer a problem. The first spectacles, with convex lenses, let monks and scholars read longer, work harder, and see clearer. A quiet revolution in vision. Number 20 is mechanical clocks. Clocks became more than decoration. They ruled city life. In town squares, mechanical timekeepers tolled the hours, changing everything from prayer to labor to leisure. Number 21 is movable type, Europe. Though it began in China, movable metal type in Europe, thanks to Gutenberg, allowed for mass printing. Books became accessible, literacy soared, and revolutions in thought and faith followed. Number 22 is hard soap bars. Medieval soap makers in Islamic regions in Spain refined the process of making solid soap bars, paving the way for modern hygiene practices. Number 23 is medieval surgical tools. Al-Zarawi and others developed surgical scissors, scalpels, and more. These were more than tools. They were lifelines in a time of limited medicine. Number 24 is chimneys. The chimney may seem basic, but adding it to homes transformed medieval living. Smoke-free rooms, warmer winters, a better quality of life. Number 25 is letters of credit. Medieval banking, especially in Italy, introduced the early form of checks and credit notes, revolutionizing long-distance trade and building trust in business. Number 26 is astrolabe. A medieval GPS of sorts, the astrolabe helped travelers, scholars, and astronomers navigate the stars and measure time long before satellites. Number 27 is horse collar. This simple harness innovation let horses pull heavy loads without choking. It revolutionized agriculture and transport across Europe. Number 28 is mechanical reaping devices. Early versions of reapers emerged in the Middle Ages, cutting grain more efficiently and easing the burden of harvest. Number 29 is playing cards. Imported from Asia, playing cards quickly became a medieval pastime, evolving into the games we still enjoy today. Number 30 is oil paint. Artists in the Middle Ages began experimenting with oil as a medium, leading to richer, longer-lasting colors and masterpieces of the Renaissance. Number 31 is stirrup. The stirrup gave mounted knights incredible stability and control in battle. Without it, medieval cavalry would have been far less effective. Number 32 is heraldry. More than decoration, coats of arms were a medieval ID system used in warfare, law, and inheritance. Number 33 is watermarking paper. To prevent forgery, paper makers added subtle imprints, an early form of copyright and brand protection. Number 34 is hour indication. Bells. Town bells began marking time for daily life, signaling work, worship, and curfews. Number 35 is glass mirrors. Reflective technology got a huge upgrade in Venice, where medieval artisans created the first real glass mirrors. Number 36 is mechanical organs. Pipe organs powered by bellows became complex mechanical marvels, some considered precursors to automation. Number 37 is treadmills, treadwheel cranes. Used in cathedral construction, these giant wooden wheels powered by human walking lifted massive stones skyward. Number 38 is navigational charts, portolan maps. Highly accurate coastal maps helped mariners sail with confidence long before GPS. Number 39 is toothbrushes, chewing sticks, and bristle brushes. Medieval hygiene wasn't so backward. People in the Islamic world used bristled brushes to clean their teeth. Number 40 is urban sanitation systems. From covered drains to public latrines, medieval cities slowly built infrastructure that kept streets cleaner and populations healthier. Conclusion. So, what do we make of this remarkable journey? The Middle Ages were far from a stagnant era. They were a time of extraordinary invention and creativity. 1,000 years of human effort, trial, error, and breakthrough. From the hum of the spinning wheel to the clang of the blast furnace. From quiet libraries filled with parchment to the ticking of the first mechanical clocks, the innovations of the medieval world still echo through our daily lives. These weren't just tools or technologies. They were ideas. Ideas that reshaped cities, reimagined work, redefined knowledge, and redrew the map of the known world. The so-called Dark Ages. Maybe they weren't so dark after all. So the next time you check the time, write on paper or flick on a wind-powered light, remember the legacy of those who came before. Let their ingenuity inspire us to find light where others see shadow, and to keep searching for progress in the most unlikely places. Because history isn't just behind us. Sometimes, it's quietly ticking alongside us.